and everything is kind of like coming at me at one time, and I don't know. I don't have no help. I don't have nothing.
How old are you?
30, about to be 31 next month.
You'll be asked to step
I'll be
outside.
I'll be
Just 1
31.
second, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is talking to the inmates like this is visitation? Who is it? Deputy Laura, who was it?
It's that lady with the dark hair.
Excuse me. Hi, miss. I'm gonna need you to step outside the courtroom.
Welcome to another session in Judge Boyd's courtroom, where today we have a defendant whose actions have placed him at a critical crossroads. Having failed to adhere to the terms of his probation, he now faces the stark reality of his potential consequences, as his disregard for the terms of his probation has landed him in serious jeopardy, facing the possibility of a decade behind bars if Judge Boyd doesn't like what she hears. This defendant has been messing around, and now he is about to find out. But will Judge Boyd show leniency and grant a second chance? Or will she choose to invoke the full extent of the law? Stay tuned to find out.
Hello.
How you doing?
How are you doing?
Fine.
Well, it doesn't seem like you're doing well because you're before me,
Yes, ma'am.
and you're not before me because you've been successful. And you're not before me because you have questions. You're before me because I have questions and probation has questions.
Uh.
All right, let me ask you this. If you're revoked on this, how much time could you do in prison? No. Everybody will say, I can't do any time in prison. You know, somebody would tell this story for us this is when I first started out. They said the judge asked the defendant, so how much time could you do in prison? Just let me know. And you know what they said? The defendant told him, oh, I can do 2 days. And you know what the judge told him? You know what? You just look at every time as 2 days increments. And you know what that judge did? Sent that person to prison for 30 years. So on this case, how much time could I send you to prison for?
How much you can?
Yeah.
10 years?
10 years?
Ma'am.
Do you want to go to prison?
No, ma'am.
Do you want to go to prison because you are not doing what you're supposed to do?
Right.
And you're acting as though you do, because people are working with you, and it says your counselor contacted you and said you missed your group session.
Ma'am.
And then the counselor said, look, I will let you make up those sessions. And your answer to this counselor, knowing you could go to prison for 10 years was, I don't think I can do that. So do you think you can do 10 years in prison?
No, ma'am.
Then why are you acting like you can?
I live in Universal City, ma'am, and recently I've been just struggling. I've lost my job because of transportation, getting back and forth. There's no public transportation in Universal City. Mr. Sheridan is a wonderful counselor. I did go set up that meeting with him again because he helps me a lot. I just wasn't able to. I'm not able to move, like get to places. So
Who do you know in Universal City?
I have a roommate. I don't have no family out here. All my family has passed away. I'm from California, so I don't really have people here. I don't have any help. I've been paying $400 every 2 weeks at where I'm staying just to live there, and then I've been catching Uber and Lyft back and forth to work to get there. And then that's a lot of money, I don't have it, and then I've been trying to do it. I could get to places, like today I walked from Universal City to Converse to catch the bus to get here today. But I don't have like funds. Like I'm just getting backed up and on everything, and everything is kind of like coming at me at one time, and I don't know. I don't have no help. I don't have nothing.
How old are you?
30, about to be 31 next month.
I see it. And you came with straight heat today.
You'll be asked to step
I'll be
outside.
Just 1
31.
second, I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is talking to the inmates like this is visitation? Who is it? Deputy Laura, who was it?
It's that lady with the dark hair.
Excuse me. Hi, miss. I'm gonna need you to step outside the courtroom. All right.
I'll be third.
Yes.
I'll be 31 next month.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am, I'll be 31.
All right, so you're gonna have to sit down with somebody. And by somebody, I mean probation will help you. You're going to have to get employment and figure out a budget.
I do, I have income tax. I was working all last year. I have income tax coming February 26th. That's
Well,
going,
I hope you didn't have somebody do your income tax where they take
no,
a
ma'am.
major percentage of it and then,
I don't know. I just filed, I file with her, every year. I work every year. Yes, ma'am. And
all right, so he's saying he lives in Universal City. Are we aware of him living in Universal City? Did you let them know you lived in Universal City?
No.
So state, this appears to be his issue. He doesn't have any transportation.
I was able to obtain my license. I've been working on that. I did get a car, but the next day it had a blown head gasket, so I lost it and I lost my money. So that kind of set me back as well, and I've been trying to get a car like the right way because that's why I really got my license and did that because I didn't want to get another car that was going to go bad on me. So I got my license and trying to do it the
All right, and they
way.
say you worked full-time at Hooters, or you did? What do you do at Hooters?
Cook.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
all right. Ms. Abrams,
Yes, Judge.
they're asking for him to restart IOP.
Yes, Judge. That is the recommendation. And additionally for them to restart IOP, I do want to ensure that he is enrolled in his VIP course at least by the either end of the month or, mid-March.
Okay,
Ma'am, I tried to enroll into the VIP class online due to my transportation issues, but it was $195 to enroll. I didn't have the money. I enrolled in Mr. Sheldon's class.
all right, and see, here's the thing. I understand how finances are hitting you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But you know why these financial issues are hitting you and you gotta still just deal with it? Because these are consequences for your offense.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you would not have committed this offense, guess what?
I wouldn't be in this
You wouldn't be
situation.
here. Ms. Abrams, with regards to enrollment in BIP, he says he's getting his income tax. So we can give him till March 28th to enroll in BIP. You drug tested today. What are the results going to be?
I did enjoy it.
All right, so we're going to drug test him today.
Your Honor, I would like to point out that his last drug test was positive for marijuana back in December. So we can see if that's out of the system by now.
Okay, all right. So you're going to get drug tested today,
Ma'am.
and we're going to see what the results are. And if the results are positive, we're going to have another conversation. But for now, he's enrolling the BIP on March 28th, and he's to restart IOP. So you're still telling me it's going to be negative?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anything else, Ms. Abrams?
No, Judge.
All right, just sit there. Do you need any water or anything?
Yes, please.
All right, just have a seat.
All comments, viewpoints, interpretations, and insights expressed in this video are for education and entertainment purposes. All individuals featured in the video are to be presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Please do not attempt to contact, locate, or engage with any individuals featured in the video.